Okay, guys, here's the thing. I know that we haven't uh discussed a lot when it comes to how to keep a mummy. Like, don't get me wrong. I followed 3 episode rule, and I gotta say, watching episode 3 of How to Keep a Mummy was fantastic and adorable. Now, I know that some of you guys already watch reviews of a lot of shows that are mostly talked about. But if you give How to Keep a Mummy a chance, understand why this show was great. I mean, I can't stress this out. Like, for a show this adorable, I know that this show can't be like Anime of the Year or Best Boy or Girl, but it doesn't matter. If you have to put this on, be honest, guys. If you watch How to Keep a Mummy, you will have to put this on Best Slice of Life anime. You guys will definitely put that on Slice of Life because it's that much. It's really adorable. And you gotta applaud Miku for this episode and Sora. Like, the bond between Sora and Miku is like this. Kind of like a bond between Ash and Pikachu. You know what I mean? It's like that type of bond. The only difference is it's a mummy. And it's adorable than Pikachu. Did I say that? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. But anyway, How to Keep a Mummy episode 3 shows a lot of characters. Well, no, mostly Kaede-san. Now, Kaede-san, I know who she was at first. I know what she was doing. But we know for a fact that she's a model. A gorgeous model. Long white hair, purple white hairish, you know? And I don't know what deals with anime white hair girls in anime. Most of the white hair girls in anime look so freaking hot. I don't know why. I think it's the color. Like it got the white hair and a little fade of a purple or reddish hair. You know what I'm saying? And she has that. She's looking at white hair. Reminds me of Sora from Shiro from No Game No Life, because she has that white hair. And if you watch A Sister Is All You Need, you can see that the perverted girl that sucked on the egg, she got that white hair sticking out type thing. You can see that, you know, it's there. But we know about Kaede-san now where it's like, okay, she's a nice sister. Like, she's a nice woman looking out for Sora, and she's so sweet and innocent. But when she put on the glasses, her personality changed. You know, she has that Kirin glasses from Naruto Shippuden. You know, Kirin with those glasses. Yeah, she's a fucking pervert. Her personality is split into two halves, and it's kind of funny seeing anime characters with two different personalities. So, without her glasses, okay, let's get this. Without her glasses, she's just a sweet, innocent, nice woman. But when she put on her glasses, she's a fucking pervert. And who doesn't like anime pervert girls? Like, come on, who doesn't like that much? We know we do. But that's how she is. But I like her. I really do. Now, let's just continue on with the show. Now, okay, Sora, as independent as he's sick. And you gotta love Miku for being that independent and so resourceful in this episode. When Sora was sick, Miku tried so many possibilities to make him feel better that it was so freaking rich. Like, it's funny, I can't describe how funny it is, but it's adorable. It's happy and sad at the same time. So every time you see Miku do something, it's like, oh, he's doing something for a little guy. Remember I said before that Miku is a little mummy with big adventures? That's what he's doing. And, okay, back to saying, when Sora was sick, Miku will climb. He climbed up the desk like the way he climbed like a doughboy. But he climbed up, fell into a bucket of water. He just jumped into the water, absorbed all that water, and lay on Sora's head like a rag to make him feel good. And then when he dries up, he goes back up to the top and then do it repeatedly. And it is so freaking resourceful. That is called good resourceful for Miku. I can't even imagine that. But that is so fucking resourceful. Now, okay, I gotta put this up before I said. Kaede-san, when Sora was sick, Kaede-san wore that mask, like the mask the mask from Dorara. You know, that guy that wore that mask and I said she has that mask because she didn't want to get sick, and I don't blame her. I mean, we don't want to get sick. Nobody in the world don't want to get sick. It is being sick is really bad. But the good thing about being sick is that you don't go to school. You don't have to work. That's the good thing when it comes to being sick. You don't have to do all that stuff. You can just relax and relax. Even if you have to puke or throw up sometime, you know, get that mucus out. But still you can't miss it. But anyway, Miku being resourceful was really, really great to see him doing all this stuff for him. And then the next morning when Sora was fine, Miku got sick. And I'm like, how do mummies, like, see, when Miku got sick, I asked myself, wait a minute, how do mummies, like, you know, recover from sickness? Like, is there a way? I mean, they're undead, but can they recover? I don't know. I really don't know. But bear that as may, Miku had a plan, because Miku knows what it was like to be sick. He's experienced with it. So Miku would want to go outside. But how adorable was Sora gave him a little hat and a little scarf. It was so fucking adorable. Those are merchandises right there. Miku had a little tiny scarf and a little tiny hat on his head. It was so fucking adorable. So he digs on the ground. He was digging, but the dog Poochie was like, okay, I'm digging a hole for him. All Miku did was just walk to the hole and started to bury himself on the ground. So I'm like, wait, so Miku is going to turn into like a plant? You know, when you plant a seed down, put the dirt over it and water it, and in a few days or so, it's going to grow. So I'm like, is he dead? Like, he's dead. But, you know, his flashback was really touching. I can see why he doesn't want any, like, people dying. Like, it's like when they show a flashback when he was a boy, he saw a bird that was about to die. And his friend being an asshole, he's like, you can't save him because he's going to die already. He was being an asshole as a kid. Not Sora, his best friend. He was being an ass. So, and then we see his father, you know, he's bald. I mean, I know what happened in the first episode, but I want to see, was he still the same bald-headed father he was? And he still is. I mean, he's really bald still. Surprisingly, I thought his hair dyed and we were all suddenly in flashback, but no. It was sad to see him cry. It was sad to see Sora crying, seeing how the bird died. It resembles to Miku because he thought Miku was dead from sickness. Died from sickness. But Miku popped out of the ground, all covered in dirt. He shook it off like a dog, and he felt better. Miku felt better already. But we found out there's more information about the mummy. Like when he cried, every time Miku cries, Miku actually turned into like a dried up mummy. So everything you saw from the beginning with all the tears coming out, it's not because he's just crying so much that it dries him up. You know, that's it. Now, I want to make a point in this, like at the opening, we see these creatures that's coming out. So we know for a fact that we're gonna see a creature that's making its debut next week. I mean, come on, the opening revealed 4 different monsters, the mummy and the other 3 we're gonna see, and they showed it with the debut of this ogre type mummy with the horns. You know, we're gonna see him that. So I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna see this one. Okay, but there's no surprise. I mean, he's gonna pop up eventually. That's part of it. So what am I gonna say? Like, if you look at it, 60 minutes and 18 seconds, you're gonna see him behind, like, Takiki, the blue hair. You're gonna see behind the bushes. He's right there. So it gave us a hint. Even the ending of the show, they showed us the debut of that little ogre right there, hiding in the street. So that's like, okay, he's there. I can't wait to see him next week. Okay, and we all know who he's gonna live with. So good job. But like I said, this episode 3 was really adorable. It was really happy and sad at the same time. Emotions can't mix up with the bond between Sora and Miku. They're like this. To have Miku being so to have Miku being so resourceful in this episode was really, really well-rounded. It was really exciting to see him. And it's like every time you see Miku do something, trying to be like, oh, that's so cute. He tried to help. You can't laugh at him, but you find it as adorable as it is. to make him soar independently, and that's why Miku was like that. So that's it. Like I said, this episode was really great. We get to see Kaede, what she really is and what's her personality like. She has a split personality, so we see more about her. So yeah, we're gonna see more about her double personality in the long runs of the show. So tune in next week for episode 4 of the debut of the new little critter in How to Keep a Mummy.